What's going on, guys? It is a Spacey, and the Star Wars Celebration has officially ended for 2019. Saw a lot of great things for it, and that is why I'm making a video of, the things I'm not really that hyped for to the things I'm most hyped for. I'm not going to include Star Wars Galaxy's Edge because I haven't really seen anything from there, but let's move on. Now, starting off, number 5 is The Mandalorian. Now, I'm really glad a new Star Wars show is coming out, but the thing I'm putting this on number 5 for is that, no footage was released to anyone outside the celebration unless it was leaked or recorded from inside the celebration. So yeah, I haven't really seen any of the leaks. That is why I'm putting it on number 5. It could be great. It could be number 1 on my list if we got a generalized trailer. But I'm not going to really put anything else on it until we get a more official trailer meant for everyone. So yeah, no hate to The Mandalorian. I'm just reserving judgment. Now, moving on to number 4 is Vader Immortal, and it looked really good, slightly terrifying from how it looks. It just looks really dark. I was really terrified how, the trailer sounded, and, how terrifying Vader, was made to be. But yeah, reason I'm putting it in the number 4 spot is everything else on this list is something I'm really more hyped about and just excited for. And again, I don't own a VR, and I'm not really a fan of VR games, but, again, Vader Immortal looks pretty good. So, moving on to number 3 is Star Wars Episode 9. Now, the reason I'm putting Episode 9 in number 3 is, the trailer looks really good, but I'm still a little skeptical, being a little cautious after Episode 8. I really didn't like that movie, as well as Solo. Disney Star Wars films haven't really been my favorite out of every other Star Wars movie, so still reserving judgment. But the trailer looked good, already it looked way better than Episode 8. One thing I like/dislike is hearing Palpatine's laugh at the end. I really like that because, Palpatine is probably one of the best Sith Lords to ever have lived. Also, it makes me curious on how Palpatine came back, or is that even the Palpatine we've seen in the original trilogy? Could it be a clone, or could it be some sort of mystical spirit of Palpatine? We don't fully understand the power of the dark side. But yeah, I am still slightly disappointed if that is the Palpatine from the original trilogy, because in my opinion, Episode 6 ended off in a really good way. Anakin defeated Palpatine, he fulfilled his prophecy. Luke and the rest of the gang, they literally brought the Empire down quite a bit by taking out their leader and a second Death Star. But, seeing the scene of, the galaxy celebrating, that felt like a perfect ending for me. So if they brought Palpatine back, then I will never look at Episode 6 in the same way, and I really do not hope that is the same Palpatine. We just have to wait and see. Moving on to number 2 is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, I am a big fan of Star Wars games. Obviously, my channel covers Battlefront 2. Fallen Order looks really well done. I really like the story aspect of a surviving Jedi after Order 66. And now he's got to survive with the Empire hunting him down. I really liked how the Second Sister's helmet and gear looked as well. Purge Troopers again looked amazing. Really like how they had that clone airborne helmet. Just looked really amazing. And I'm just excited to see how the story plays out. And, I am definitely going to buy this game, and I'm going to probably cover it on my channel as well. But let's move on to the number 1 spot, and that is Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 6. Now, the reason this is because it's one of my favorite shows of all time. It was the pinnacle of my childhood. It inspired me to get all the Lego sets for the Clone Wars. It inspired me to, reenact battles from the Clone Wars as a kid. And that is why it's on my number 1 spot. Because, bringing it back, and I've seen a lot of people talk about it, is, bringing that childhood nostalgia back. And I'm just excited to see how this story concludes. I don't know if there's going to be a Season 7. But, I'm really glad that they are bringing it back. I'm probably going to have to get the Disney streaming service for it, but it'll all be worth it because I can't even express how happy I am to see this show return. Guys, a piece of me, because, each time a clone dies, I just feel horrible. Even if it's an unnamed clone, just getting shot in the battlefield, still makes me really sad and makes me feel for them. And, I'm really glad that it's coming back, and that is why it's on my number 1 spot. But this has been A Spacey. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I will see you all later. Peace out, everyone.